Let's see the stat sheet here for John Collins.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. MP is out there with Julius Randle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Clippers, Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set, and it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. Well, Doris, the end of the regular season fast approaching. Are most teams where you expect them to be?
No, I mean, there's always some big surprises, right? That's what makes this game so compelling. There's never a way to predict who's going to rise and fall throughout the year. There's always something unexpected.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Leonard looking around. Zubats with a screen on McDaniels. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Randle, good.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Now Zubats. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Three-pointer. Beal knocks it down from distance.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Zubats. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from MP. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Now here's McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. MP outside. Beal against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Collins passes to Harden. Leonard for 3. And it's ABC with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Randle with the jam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for John Collins. And it's Paul in for Bradley Beal. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Ingles from outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Paul. Leonard for 3. And it's ABC with a rebound. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Shannon checked in for Anthony Edwards. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Now here's Harden. 14 points his last outing. The rebound by Shannon.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Back to MP. Pass to Conley. Fires for three. The putback. Got a hand on it.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
Conley comes with a double team. Zubac against MP. Now here's Bogdanovic. Defense is right there. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Chris Paul out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Beal following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Lopez. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He scored 53 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Bogdanovic. Gets himself open and drills it. Bogdanovic has got his 2nd basket on the night.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Just 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet out, and it's MP with a rebound. ABC's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Edwards from downtown, and again it's Minnesota with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Collins. Good work defensively by Randall. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sideline.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
So for the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovic. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Harden in for Chris Paul. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Harden. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Last time they met in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
He was all alone on that one. Collins has got 5.
What an answer by John Collins. The 3 responses on time.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Leonard. He's scoreless. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Lopez can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Collins outside. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden. Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam. Done outside. Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Leonard outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's ABC. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Do-do. Do-do. You guys hear that? Do-do.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Do-do. Do-do.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's MP in at the center position. And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Here's MP. And there's the drive. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Leonard. And here's Zubac. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in. Zubac has got 6.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional 5s are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Randall. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Shot from the wing. And it's ABC with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Sweet little floater. MP's got 24.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Who's watching him? Pass to Beal. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you guys.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Minnesota. Leonard outside. And that time also a missed shot.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Harden. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Shannon. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
They get it back. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame. Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
And the Clippers have possession, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Harden. MP with the block.
Oh, my goodness. You can't time that any better than MP. He denies that shot.
And he makes it on the layup. 34 points for MP. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Beal, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And MP throws it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
A sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
And MP throws it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Great open look there. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Collins, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every...
For Los Angeles, Zubats, he's checked in for Lopez. Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Bradley Beal in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves also making a change. MP's checked in. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Collins at power forward. Zubats in the middle. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Timberwolves shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. And MP throws it down.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Pass to Zubats. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Now Harden. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
And MP throws it down.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They pushed themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
MP again. MP's got 48.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.